You need the thermometer, sugar, water, glucose, peanuts, butter, vanilla, baking soda, and salt. You're gonna place the thermometer in place so we don't have to deal with it later when everything is on the pot. You're gonna put the sugar and the water like I did with the hard candy around so the pot keeps clean and the sugar doesn't want to stick to the corners of the pot. Mix it just a little bit. And wait for it to come to a boil. While we do that, you're gonna take your tea pen, put a paper, and put a little bit of spray just in case the candy wants to stick to the paper. That's just a preventive measure. It started to boil, so I'm gonna add the glucose. And in here we're gonna cook it until it reaches 239 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, you're gonna cook the sugar, the water, and the glucose until it reaches 239. You're gonna be able to see the difference in the cooking process, that it starts, the bubbles are bigger or smaller. During this process, what we're seeing is the water on the sugar, the water content evaporating, and that's why we create caramel. Okay, the different stages of cooking is gonna give you the different stages of candy. If we cook it more, it's hard. If we cook it less, it's soft. It reached the 239, so you're gonna put the peanuts and you're gonna mix until it reaches 311. You're gonna see me putting back the thermometer a couple of times because the peanuts get in the way of the thermometer. but you need to mix it so that the peanuts don't burn, but still you want a nice golden color. You still have out of the recipe the butter, the vanilla, the baking soda, and the salt. Okay, that's for the end. This process took me around, I will say, like 10 minutes. You want to have a big pot because you're doing half the recipe. I'm gonna give you the recipe now. 14 ounces of sugar, 6 ounces of water, 10 ounces of glucose, 16 ounces of peanuts, 1 ounce of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 5 grams of baking soda. And you need a big pot, so you don't want anything over boiling. You see that it's doing a cup like bubbles while it's cooking. And remember, we want to get to 311. You have to have everything ready. You have to have your sheet pan with a little bit of grease. If you don't have spray, just put a little bit of oil, just a little bit, not too much. And make sure you have it ready. Okay, it's done. Take out the thermometer, turn off the heat, put the butter, the vanilla, and the salt in. It's gonna bubble a little bit, so make sure you mix really nice. I'm gonna put it out and then clear the place so I can put the sheet pan that I'm gonna use. Mix it well, and then after you know that it's mixed well, you're gonna add the baking soda. This is gonna create a reaction. You will see the difference now. You see that it's bubbling. It's creating air. That's why it's brittle. Okay, it's not a hard. It's hard, but it's easy to eat because the air we incorporate with the baking soda. Okay, you spread it really nice. The thinnest you can spread it is fine. And it doesn't have to be uniform because you're gonna break it anyway. You're gonna wait until it cools down. And you see that you can just pick it out of the paper. And I'm gonna break some pieces for you so you see how it is. Just put gloves on and break the pieces like 1 bite or 2 bite size. Also, if you have a little hammer, you can break it with the hammer, protecting of course the peanut brittle. Clean hammer. And that's it. That's your final product.